Hi, my name is Amir Faiz Bin Mokhtar. I am from BITS1213 and my matrix number is B032110351. So what I'm going to do right now is to create a private or internal network. Okay, so first, the first step is to configure network settings at server. We need to know that at server we need two interfaces. One is to connect to the internet, ENP0S3, while the other is to connect to the internet network, which is ENP0S8. Okay, so first we go to the settings and then go to network. The adapter one has been done by default, so we just need to do another adapter to create another adapter. So attached to is select host only adapter and we go to advanced and make sure that the promiscuous mode is allowed. And then go to file, go to host network manager, and then make sure that the DHCP server is enabled, and then you just press apply. Okay, and then we can start our Debian. Oh, not to mention that at client, the network settings has already been done by default. Then we go to the terminal. Okay, so then the second step is to configure static IP address, which is for server. Server is based on our adapter too. Okay, so first we need to modify a file, and the command to modify a file is nano. And since this is regarding a user, and then we need sudo command, sudo privilege. Okay, so we just sudo nano, and then the file. Enter password, and then you have to write 3 line of coding of command. Wait, actually it's 4, starting from auto enp0s8, iface enp0s8, inet static, and then enter our IP address 192.168.56.10, and lastly our network net mask, which is 255.255.255.0. Now you just press Ctrl O, which is to save, and then press enter and exit Ctrl X. So in order to make sure that we have successfully configured so in order for us to make sure that the Debian has successfully configured our IP address, we need to run this command def enp s3 down then up, and lastly sudo system ctl restart. Okay, so what are the objectives of this 3 line of command? Actually it is to reset the network so that it will configure our IP address as the new IP address. And then how to check whether it has successfully configured our new IP address is by running IP address show. Okay, so based on this number 2 and 3, we can say that our IP address, our new IP address has been successfully configured. Okay, so the last step is to test the connectivity between the server and client. In order to do this, we just have to run the command ping, and if the result, if the output is good, then that means that the connectivity is there. So first we have to enter our command ping and then our IP address, which is 192.168.10. Okay, so and then we just have to press Ctrl C in order to stop. Okay, if you notice, my IP address is 192.168.56.10. This is actually IP address when I am at the client, not at server. Okay, so in order to ping my IP address at server, the IP address should be 2.6. Okay. Okay, so you can see that there is connectivity for both from server and client. And then we just run our Mozilla Firefox in order to make sure that we can connect to the internet, and then just open website. Let's say I'm going to open YouTube, and we can see that I can successfully open the YouTube, which means that there is connectivity between server and internet. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you and have a great day, doctor.